Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today, I'm going to talking for another episode about one of three episodes that is, I think, very important. Recipes to make portrait painter need to know, at least for me. The previous one I mentioned is the line. The second one is that shader, which means value, black and white, and the third one is the color. If you understand the three things and you're able to control them when you're working on your portrait, you're able to capture exactly how the reference look like. So if you haven't watched this the episode about the line I'm talking earlier, you should check it out. And that's the first thing out of three I will mention earlier. So today let's talk about the value in terms of the grayscale. What's the value? Value is the black and white range of black and white. You already know about that. And oftentimes when we paint portraits, a lot of time we look at that and say, "Wow, it's not correct. The picture doesn't look like there's something off about my painting compared with the reference." And I would say either the light wrong or the shader wrong. Unfortunately, most of the painting we are doing is come from color photograph. And when we look at the color photograph, we tend to forget about the shading. It means the value of the color. And we just focus on the color and then we just try to copy the color and then we got all the value wrong and we look the shape of the face is off and that makes it doesn't look like reference. So let's talk about it today real quick. As you see, this is one of the portraits, very famous, and you already know that. But when you look at this here, you see well, there's a lot of color in here, right? And the face beautiful, structure is amazing, everything is. He conveyed the 3D shape is so correctly. And when we look at it, we saw, oh yeah, we forget about this. This is majority of this one control how the painting look and the color is that the one actually bring out the another step on that. But if you get this wrong, no matter what you got this the color correct, the picture will doesn't look like that. I want to run through a couple traditional old master portrait with color and without color, like this one as well. You can see this right now. It's beautiful, it's amazing. After that we look at that, so, okay, yeah, a lot of red right here, let's a little bit red right here, yellowish tone right here, and glowing right here is amazing. But oftentimes we forgot about this is the real deal right here. He got this thing so correctly. So go another one is the same thing here. You see this one colorful everything here, but again we always had to look at that. Look at this, we thought about there's a lot of stuff right here, color, and there's so many things in the background, for instance. But when you turn into grayscale, is this, look at that, it's so dark in here, and you never thought this, oh, this dark in terms of the color. Look at the face right here. See this, look at the ear. See that the ear is like right now it's look like flat and basically not that dark, but when you turn in color it's really dark. And we look at that and then we don't think about the value and got the whole thing wrong, and then my ear be bending and things like that. There's another one right here. Yes, this is the old one. Old man I'm talking about. You see color on the face, variety, yellow here, red in the nose down here. But look at that. Look, everything here is flat. But the value is the change variety is changing here correctly. He make it so. Look at the jawbone right here. Is the value here the same with this one? But when you look at the photo, you thought it would be darker over here. But a lot of times we forgot about value. As a painter, for myself, when I paint something, and I mentioned a lot in the other video, is that when I look the reference and I look at my painting, first thing I look at the value. Okay, is that I compare this one, is that one is value, what area lighter, what they are darker, and then after that, when I say, okay, is value right here correct or not? If I need it, okay, I need to be lighter, and then when I decide the value, I move on the color. I'm mixing and try to match with the reference. It based on the notion I found earlier about the value. I never get it off from that. So let's talk a little bit about understanding what is the human face and creation of the look through the photo or through our eyes. Is that human face in terms of color value? There are three things separate, and they use a lot of mathematics in the program nowadays. I'm gonna show you this example right here. This is, see, this is the real face, right? Is on top. Let me zoom out a little bit. Right here, you see the face old man right here. What is that? This up here is a combination. Up here, combination of the value and a color, and the bottom one is just color separation. So the computer use this one, combine them, and then generate into this, right? And that's why when the computer look at that, okay, this is the value color red right here, yellow right here, around here. On top of that, they look the grayscale of the face, and then they combine them and make them. That's how they look. The way I think is similar like that when I paint my painting is, well, on his face right here, there's a lot of red here, that red right there, but look at the jawbone right here. Look at that jawbone right here. It's dark, right? And you thought, because, okay, because dark color of that skin, but no, actually look at the color of the skin, actually not that dark. The color in here dark because the value is not because of the skin color. That's why when you put the light right here from this direction right here, right, this dark over here, but when you shine the light from here, this thing will not dark like that, right? So that's what I understood about that. And if you understand, you don't have to understand fully everything, but the idea is that always look the picture at the value and color separately. And first of all, most important than color is the value. Similar, another picture right here, side by side. You can see the left side is the value combination between value and color, and the left side is just the color only. So you understand that this not exactly like that, but similar like that. The color of the eyelash will be dark, but here they look at that because the scanning see through it, so they don't recognize that. But basically similar the idea. Let's see. Let's say another. Okay, this is color, right? Confirm that this color tone, like skin tone. Basically, I went on Google find, okay, color wheel for skin tone. It's more complicated than this, but I try to find something is kind of like similar with the one when I mix color for a lot of my skin. Is the value change here around here, right? There's cool color and there it warmer color. But if you turn this one into grayscale, you see a lot of the time there's a lot of area is similar. Like right here is almost the same. Right here. I'm sorry, that's one. This is why almost the same. But look at turn it up. You see different. Look, see different color. And when you look at the eye, you say, well, this is darker. I'm sorry, this is darker. This is lighter. But actually, the value is the same. You can see that. So I just want to mention that they are separate. I mean, our brain sometimes think differently, and if we don't separate them, we mix color and we got it wrong. This I want to go deep a little bit. Show demonstration is how if we got something off is how to affect this. So this is the 3D model and it's using the same principle. So when I look in here, they look in here. This is the value, and basically the grayscale, what we call that. And when we paint the portrait like this, we look at here and you say, okay, dark right here, white right here, dark reflection right here. There's a over here. There's a reflection around here. That's make it value brighter, and there's shadow right here, make this thing darker. That's in term value, and that's how it look. But when we turn into the color, what does color look like? Okay, so this is the color look like right here. This is it's kind of color. It's kind of like you see how thing everything flat, and the color right here is like red right here a little bit. It's like a little bit bluish right here, and the whole thing here is just like change variety here. That's color combined is turned into something like that. So now you see like similar with photo we see, but this knowing there's two separate between this and this make that. So that's gonna mean you understand when you mix the color. Um, what if I have this color correct, right? That means you know correct color, but you got the value wrong. If I got the value wrong, let's say this is correct value, but what if I have that wrong right here? You see bright right here bright, right here right, and the whole thing here darker in term of value, and then even I got the color correct. That's how it look. So oftentimes, so those things very important. Always think separately, and then think the value first, and then think the color after. And then when you make the color, you follow the value, correct value you got earlier, right? So that's very important for me, and I think it's important for everyone as well when try to copy the photo. And if you understand the way how the skin, human, and in terms of color mixing work, like black and white value and then color on top, it will able to copy correctly. So I think that's it for this short video. In conclusion, as I said, the painting for me in when I paint the portrait, I went through three steps. First in line, and I was talking about line in the other video, and then the value, which mean grayscale today, and then the color. So I do that step. That's it. That's very important. So today, that's for the value video, and next one will be color. We will talk about more what color in portrait painting. If you like it, just follow me. We have another video. Bye. Thank you.